Tyson Fury rescinds his offer to have Anthony Joshua in his camp preparing for Deontay Wilder. And he says he had a bad performance. It wasn't that great and impressive in his last fight with Andy Ruiz. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family, the Cash App. We working. Sign up right now for ESPN Plus pay-per-view UFC 246. Conor McGregor, I don't know what you're thinking, versus Donald Cowboy Cerrone. They had a face-off. They were pretty cordial, but I think it should be an entertaining fight with some good action on a good card, UFC 246. Use my link. It does help the channel grow. The link can be found in all of my videos in the description box. Now, Tyson Fury, man of many words, very contradictory. He'll say one thing and then change it. And in that same vein, one thing that he has taken back at the Wilder press conference, and I believe the only Wilder press conference up until fight week, is the offer to have Anthony Joshua in fight camp with him and help him spar to prepare for Wilder. There was talks kind of on the internet, and it was like the two were teaming up to try to beat Wilder or whatever. And this is what Tyson Fury had to say. Anthony Joshua, they offered hot air as usual. I accepted. They haven't turned up. Take what you want from it. That's it. Joshua's nothing like Wilder, but I'd like him to bring him over and give him a good hiding anyway. But they're not going to come, let's face it. They're not going to come over and get beat up in sparring. It was just a stupid offer at a stupid time. I wasn't thinking. I accepted straight away, me being me, and that was it. I don't read much into it. He ain't coming. Simple as. He ain't got the bollocks to turn up and spar. End of. He talked about the Joshua Ruiz victory, over Ruiz in the rematch, and he sounded less than impressed. Tyson Fury says, and I quote, I don't think it was a great performance. I thought it was a hit and run, shithouse style coward. Every time he stood still, Andy rocked him to his boots, but it is what it is. He got the decision, fair play, on to the next one. Boom. Now, the funny thing is I actually agree with Tyson Fury, and regarding Joshua's performance, it was a very minimalist type of performance. If you guys know the lifestyles of a minimalist, I was watching a special about like extreme minimalist, and this guy had like expensive MacBook computer laptop, and he literally had like 1 or 2 apps on it. He had no photos, no music. He like wouldn't put anything. He would just get like basically the operating OS software, and the bare bones minimum, and that's all he would have that actually was stored on the local hard drive, and that's kind of how Joshua performed. It wasn't nothing to be marveled at. Some people try to stretch it like they always do. You give them an inch, they take a mile, and they try to make it like it was a master class boxing. I didn't see that because, like Tyson Fury is saying, the small segments where Joshua kind of was not on the move, it was looking bad for him, and Andy Ruiz didn't turn up in any type of real elite level shape to even do anything. And he was very lethargic in his attempt and his approach. Didn't listen to his corner before the fight. It just was an abysmal fight. It definitely, with all the Sylvester Stallone one night documentaries, all that was a waste of money because it did not live up to expectations. It did not live up to the hype. It did not live up to what the first fight was. A treat for boxing fans, in terms of like drama and action and stuff. It wasn't that. So he did a minimalist type of performance. It wasn't impressive. I mean, I even seen people in old media comparing him to Floyd Mayweather. Mayweather don't look like that. Stop it. And I told you guys the same thing. Once again, new media, it's just getting so powerful. We control the narrative. You guys see it time and time again. The stuff I say it before anybody is saying it because I don't wait. I don't wait. I don't, I'm not trying to jump the gun, but I give you immediate reactions after fights. So I don't have time to wait 2 months for somebody to finally be asked in front of a group of people at a media scrum to see what they have to say, to influence my opinion, to reveal my truth. I give it to you real. And this is the same thing that I said, in old media. Like I said, they were saying that it was a Mayweather-esque performance, or, hey, you don't get mad when Mayweather fights like this, because Mayweather doesn't fight like that. And Mayweather, is Mayweather. Joshua's been built up from Eddie Hearn as a knockout artist, and he looks the part, 6'6", big, muscle bound. You kind of expect what he's been given. It's similar to Golovkin, us finding out that he's not really this slayer and Mexican style. He has power. He's a good fighter, yes, but he's not this rugged rogue, by any means necessary type of guts and glory warrior, especially when he's in with an elite person. He's not knocking those guys out. Danny Jacobs, Canelo twice, Derevyanchenko. He's not fighting this. Even David Lemieux, he didn't fight this rugged, in the trenches, phone booth, Mexican style, body shots galore. And he didn't do that with Canelo. If Golovkin was so quote unquote Mexican style, where were the body shots, the combinations, and some of the things we've grown accustomed to loving from the classic Mexican fighter? It's completely absent. He's Jabsican style. All he does is jab when he can't walk through you, and the same thing with Anthony Joshua. He was built up, hyped up, and he was looking the part, but that aura was destroyed by Andy Ruiz and also by Deontay Wilder. For Deontay Wilder, he didn't even have to fight Joshua to destroy that. All he did was call Joshua's bluff and his team bluff, and Joshua never made the fight, and that took tolls on his whole image and the whole package deal. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is the whole sparring thing. To me, he's saying Tyson Fury's rescinding his offer now, saying, "Oh, I don't want him to spar. I don't care. He's not coming." And he's tearing up the offer. But this makes both Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua look bad, because this is something that you initiated. This is something that, had it worked out, Joshua did say something like, if it fits in my schedule, or, whatever he was saying. But you guys both publicly accepted this offer. And as I mentioned, again, new media, that is a bad look, because it looks like the two guys from the UK have to partner up and do some type of merger and work together to defeat Banos, aka Black Thanos, Deontay Wilder. To me, that's not a good look. That looks really weird, and it was a weak move in my opinion. Very weak move. And then now y'all didn't even get the work, so it was just a waste of everybody's time. So you just end up looking weak and looking like you had to do this Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, Randy Savage tag team stuff on Wilder for what? It was all for nothing. It would have been better if they actually worked together and, iron sharpens iron, but it didn't pan out like that. It is what it is. So Tyson Fury says the deal's off the table. Doesn't look like Joshua was coming anyway. So once again, the UK fighters make headlines with fake hype, and it doesn't really amount to anything. Let me know what you guys think. Wilder will fight Tyson Fury to establish the best heavyweight February 22nd. If you love what I'm doing, smash the like button. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, is Ego signing off.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.